Okay, we're going to go ahead and take off this cover here. Easy stuff. I'll show you, since this might possibly be an issue, we're going to go ahead and take this shroud and little cover off here. So I'm going to remove these two 1/4-inch hex head screws that hold on the shroud here, shroud cover. Sometimes you got to take the dipstick out. In this case, it comes over it, but it's kind of okay. And sometimes you gotta, once you get those screws out, it'll still be stuck on there, and you gotta like bang it this way because there's like a little latch right in here, right there, that hooks onto that part. So we got that off, and here's another little 1/4 hex that. Let's check the oil while we're at it. It's nice and level. Hasn't been running in a while. Let's go ahead and check it. I know it's a little too... No, it seems to be kind of right on, actually. Thought it was a little too high, the oil level. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oops, wrong way. I want to strip it. I like putting my screws down on the deck there. Now it's going to loosen up this. Now we got two of them over here that hold this dipstick tube in place. Now that'll be able to remove this, and I still have that 10 millimeter on here. I usually have that 10 millimeter. It's not there, and a lot of times the 10 millimeters fit on these bolts that hold the shroud on. Let's get to it. All right, so got the 1/4-inch bit right there. Now I've got this 10. Yeah, that works. There's one over here. There's one here. Okay. And then there's one on this side. So we're just taking the shroud cover off right here. Then we're going to go ahead and take this nut off right here that is holding that flywheel on. All right, about to take this nut off right here. And it's got a lot of dust in there. I don't know if you see that. So when you're working on these small engines, if you decide to do this lawnmower stuff, you probably want to get a good 5/8 socket for spark plugs. Here's a 15/16. This isn't for spark plugs, but it fits real nice right over most of those flywheel nuts, and then a lot of the, for the bigger mowers, the blade nuts or bolts. And here's another 13/16, popular spark plug socket. And I like having a 5/8 also with a swivel. And some of those spark plugs out there have 18 millimeter. And it's nice to have those sizes of deep well sockets. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take that off. I got a 1/2-inch hex drive here for this. Let's see if it takes it off. Yep, got lucky on that one. Going to blow a little dust out of that so that we can see down in there. That's making too much noise, so we'll turn that off. All right, so we've got this off, and what we're going to do is go ahead and look down in there, straight on down. And I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to take that nut off and look down and see. So there's the nut cap. Okay, and I'm looking now straight on down here at this key. If you can look straight. Let me try to straighten out the camera. I'm trying to look straight down at that key and making sure it's not sheared at all. So you want to get the kind of get the dirt out of there. What I do with my compressed air here, blow it out, and just check and make sure that that dust is out there. So it looks like that key is not sheared. It's lined up really nice with the keyway. Not seeing any shearing going on there. So we've eliminated that issue. I'll go ahead and real quick put this kind of back together and call that good. So we checked that block. Didn't need to do it, but now if you need to know, now you know. And this goes back on together pretty easy. So